What's up guys? Tara, samahan niyo akong tuklasin ang buhay ng isang pigeon raiser and master breeder ng Philippine Homing Pigeon Association PHA. Bago natin simulan ang istorya, shoutout kay Blas Salar ng Cebu, PG Molina ng Kantilan, Ker Torrefranca ng Magasa, Sadik Almida ng Kantilan, Aser Ariensya ng Karaskal. The life story of Mr. Jaime Jimmy Lim in pigeon raising industry. Jaime Jimmy Lim, PHA President, Master Breeder. Jaime Lim is the incumbent president of PHA, a position he has held for several years now. They say that Lim actually was PHA president for 12 years before his present term. In those years up to present, he admits having no hard time in leading the organization. During my presidency ng 12 years before and my present incumbency, it has been very smooth, palaging smooth, he says with pride. Lim credits his directors for the club's smooth operation. He reveals that the directors are very cooperative. When asked how he was able to unite his subordinates well, he has a quick response. Siguro marunong akong makisama and I'm not very demanding. Lim explains that he does not take sides. Instead, he allows everyone to express their opinions and he listens to all for the stories and advices. From there, I make the right decision and I give them the chance to voice out yung mga grievances nila, their problems, and I see to it that attend to them, he admits. PHA is a non-stock, non-profit corporation. As president working for the association, Lim says he takes no salary at all. But since he is deeply hooked in the pigeon sport, thinking big of its future became inevitable for him. We are not compensated, pero we enjoy helping the club grow for the love of sport, he says. According to Lim, PHA was organized and registered with the Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC, in 1960, and since then up to now, it has been an idol club for all the small clubs in the country. They idolize PHA for how we run the club, and so they try to pattern their system from that of PHA. They follow the rules and the way we raise it, he says. Despite being the leader, he believes that anyone can compete with or against them and they can beat him and other officers of the PHA. Lim discloses that when he came back as president of the PHA 4 years ago, his vision mainly was to increase the number of members of the club. When I look back, he had less than 50 members na lang. So I worked to raise it to at least 100 members to be more competitive sa races namin and more challenging kasi kung kukunti lang, for me it doesn't make sense at hindi ganun ka-challenging kasi. In fact, this is the same belief they had in PHA which led in 2011 to their hosting of the most revered race of this Philippine pigeon sport industry, the MacArthur National Race. And the results proved them right as sponsors of all types could outrace some of the Philippine pigeon racing industry's biggest names. He also reveals that new members were able to surpass them during the racing competition. Anybody who desires to join PHA, small clubs, apprentice, is welcome as long as they can afford an electronic clock, have one trustee or director the guarantee kayo and can have an entry of minimum of 20 birds per racing season, he explains. Currently, PHA has 100 plus members since he took over its presidency, and of them, more than 80 are active, and the membership is increasing every year, he notes approvingly. And it has been one of his lifetime goals for the hobby to continue in strength and shine as a sport. I'll be in this sport for as long as I live because there are still a lot of dreams I want to achieve. Lim shares answers to some questions.
Why do you share the pigeon sport?
I like to leave a legacy. In the future, the legacy will be there even though I'm not here around this world. They can still remember my name because of what I've shared with them and what he have given to them and educated them.
What is your most memorable moment in pigeon racing?
I've won several first place and lots of overall champions but ang pinaka-exciting para sa akin are the MacArthur races that I've won the 6th place, 8th place, and the 16th place.